of the kids with the pimped up imps. Better run, run from my Stompadon. I'm sorry. But anyway, welcome back with some movies. This is the channel Double Doge, where today I'm going to be trying this deck, Pimped Up Imps. So, this is obviously a Stompadon deck, and I'm surprised I have not seen this yet. Okay, so I don't know how well this will work yet, because again, I have not seen this combo done at all before. But it just seems obvious that you should put Stompadon with Space Cowboy. It seems like an amazing combination to me. I feel like there's got to be a reason people haven't done it. So I'm not expecting this to be the best deck ever. I think I can imagine there's probably some counter or some strategy that gets rid of this I haven't thought of. But I'm still hopeful that it will be a very effective deck. I have made a few changes to it. Originally, there were no graveyards. There were two Frosty Mustaches, and there were two extra middle managers, and there was only one Space Cowboy, as I just crafted one recently. But I put in the graveyards because, one, it's more environments, which, of course, you know, if you get put against someone with a force field or the red planet is obviously very effective. But on top of that, I found that whenever I play this deck, the Imp Commander just gets completely destroyed. Like, it's a combination of bad luck and just, you know, bad strategy on my part. Because, of course, it's very unlucky for me that they just so happen to have something that just, you know, eliminates what I put down really easily. Since it has 4 health and it's a 3 cost, the only things that can really destroy it is stuff like Haunted Pumpkin, Fireweed, Hammer. There are very few cards, but still people seem to always have those cards. I guess because of Stompadon too, as well as Sports Imp. They've got to be wary for these kinds of cards, so they usually have those cards in their deck. But anyway, I'll get to the point. Putting Graveyard down, whenever you put these in a graveyard, even if it's a really obvious move to make, people never seem to see it coming, which is weird, but it works. So that means that, in my experience personally, I've never seen one of these die on the turn you place them, as long as you put them in the graveyard. It also makes them immune to Hammer, because for like the turn you place it. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to get right into it. I'm actually going to go into rank just because I have nothing to lose. Oh, sorry, I'm going to make this quick. I just want to... what card do I add to this? I guess I add a third Punish Room for now. I need to make sure my Welcome to Hell deck is still functioning. Because I recycled a Laser Cattail, which I put in the deck because it was a cheap Amphibious with Team Up. And that deck is all about making sure that you can put a plant in every single slot, so you can have up to 10 plants on the board. Because obviously, the whole idea of that deck, if you haven't seen it before, is it's Astro Shroom on Planet of the Greats, which means whenever you play a plant, you get a card, as well as doing 1 bullseye damage. So every card you play, you just get 1 back. So at that rate, as long as you have enough sun, you can just play infinitely in a turn. But obviously, you run out of space really quick, so it's a good idea to have things with Team Up and Amphibious. So obviously that's felt like it would be a great match in the deck. And while it's not terrible, again, it's a 2-drop, and this deck is supposed to run as many 1-drops as possible. And overall, it just wasn't a good idea because the only Amphibious, the only 2 Amphibiouses in the deck besides that were Mayflower and Navy Beans. And it's worked well with Mayflower, but I've only got 2 Mayflowers in the deck. Navy Bean, however, it didn't work very well with. Simply because putting the cattail down first and then putting down the Navy Bean, like, that costs 3 to put them together. Like, obviously it costs 5 to put down the Mayflower with the Laser Cattail as well, but again, that's another situation where, like, at that point, if you're at turn 5, you're probably lost already, if you're not, like, going full aggro. But on top of that, otherwise you've probably done it on 2 separate turns. You probably played Cattail on 2 and Mayflower on 3. But with this one, it just didn't curve very well, because with that deck, you never play on turn 1, and then you don't put Cattail down on turn 2. It was a bit weird. It just didn't work. Anyway, I've actually not seen a single War Knight in ranked for a while, which has been surprising. Oh, yes, we got that as one of our starting cards, which is amazing. Ooh. This is a weird starting hand. Like, all of these cards are good, but I'm not sure if this is a good starting hand. Usually that happens if you've got expensive cards, but these cards aren't even expensive per se. The problem is, how do we go about this? Like, if we play this Imp throwing Imp right now, we're charging his block meter with one deck. Well, that's charging his block meter already, so I guess. Actually, I have an idea. No, I don't. I was just thinking maybe I should just play tricks on him for now. But if I do that, I won't have an Imp down already when I put this down. And this, you may be thinking, oh, well, it could just die, like you say. Well, if that dies, that takes the trick out of his hand, so he can't use it to kill this. He could have a 4-drop that could kill it, but this game doesn't have a lot of 4-drops. Like, if you actually look, there are not many 4-drops in the game. There's, there's Smackademia. There's more, I'm just trying to think. There are very, very few. There's Jelly Bean. Oh, he's running that card. That's not a bad idea. I'm not judging him. I'm just surprised, because Mixed Nuts is one of those cards. I just don't understand why I never see it played. It's a 3-4-4, basically, as long as you're running enough team-ups in your deck. I don't see the problem with that. But it seems like a very unpopular card choice. Just because it's a common, I guess. I swear, if they play Forget-Me-Nuts right now... So he didn't have Hammer, so it looks like we could get a dream setup going. Oh, and he's running Cosmic Nut. Oh, wow, we might just demolish this guy. Because Cosmic Nut was already too slow in set 2, which wasn't exactly a fast meta. Well, it wasn't slow either, but it wasn't fast. And now in set 3, with this massively fast meta, a 4-cost 3-3. Oh, that's another 4-drop. A 4-cost 3-3 that then gives you another card that you have to pay to play. It's just not fast enough. It's too slow. Well, that's kind of annoying. It might not have actually been a good idea to put this here. It might have been a good idea to put it there. We can make it survive another turn with this, but yeah, I should have thought this through. Either way, I think we're not going to lose. I mean, if we look at this Undying Pharaoh, we've got a way to basically stay immortal. Oh, it's a nut deck. That makes sense. I don't know how it took me so long to clock onto that. I have actually never, ever played against a nut deck before. I've played against people with Mirror Nut, but they usually get it from random drops. I've never actually played against someone who puts it in their deck. This is going to be interesting. There is a Weed Spray in the deck, but I only have one Weed Spray, so this could be a bit scary. So it looks like we could double going viral. If we don't do that, our Stompadon's dead. That's all we can afford to... Oh, we can do that. We can use this now, so... This 8-8 strike through is going to be amazing. That should kill off the Mirror Knot, unless he has Shamrocket or something. Well, it looks like our Imp Commander's gone, but we're approaching a full hand anyway, so that might actually not be a bad thing. Right, charge that block meter. Because if I get a power and I put it back in my hand, that'll make everything in my hand even stronger. So now I'm going to block and get a power, and I'm probably going to put it back in my hand, which means that, again, everything gets +1/+1. I don't know why, I had a feeling it would be super, and I was right. And there goes their Mirror Knot, which is, I'm guessing, their win condition. So before you take 9 Frenzied Strike Through damage, what are you going to do? Man, this deck actually... I'm going to be honest, this deck wasn't working that well earlier, but I didn't say because I felt like it should be working well, and it looks like it probably was just bad luck, because this is doing amazing. This could just be good luck, but I don't know. Oh wow, this is amazing. Oh, I like this. So we can... concede, that makes sense. I was about to say, we can use Super and Going Viral, or Bounce and Going Viral if they have a really shocking play like Soul Patch. But they didn't. Or they did, and they still wanted to give up. Well, I think that was a short game. I actually wasn't counting how many turns that was. I played Sports Star and I still had 4 left, so it was turn 7. So yeah, I guess that was a slightly quick game, so well, I think we have time for a second one. But yeah, that's the power of this deck. I still have not even once gotten Space Cowboy. Not even seen it in my hand, like, as something I can recycle, so... Hopefully it pops up soon. Oh, there it is. I actually don't think we keep throwing Imp here. This might actually be a good hand. It is on the more expensive side, considering that this deck has only one card that's cheaper than that's more expensive than 3. But I think this is still a good hand, just because this works pretty well on curve, and having 2 of these is actually pretty good. Are you serious? Okay, this might not be a good hand anymore. Maybe not. Obviously, this is actually also another thing there's so many things that make Space Cowboy good, but one of them is that with Toxic Waste Imp, you're putting that in the rightmost lane. With this, you're probably going to put this in, like, lane 4. So then by turn 4, you will have this be able to attack 1, 2, and 3, because you usually would put these adjacent anyway. So even if I top deck this and I didn't know I was going to get it, I'd probably still have the same setup. Oh, that isn't going to save you. Everything has deadly. What are you doing? Is that all you can do to try and stop it? Well, it is going to kill him next turn. But not before. Oh, please, Croc is blocked. That would be amazing. Yeah! Oh, don't get super. Don't get super. Don't get super. Oh, this is amazing. I'm tempted to just wait in Stompadon, but I've got a second one if I want to do it with the Stompadon. So this should draw us 3 cards and kill his Black-Eyed Pea, unless he can do enough damage to it straight away. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, so his Black-Eyed Pea's gonna survive. He's put a lot of investment into that though, so it shouldn't be too hard to kill later on. I don't think that was the right play. I might actually get overdrawn though, to be fair. I'm actually kind of scared about that. Oh, going viral! Oh, that is gonna be amazing. With this thing with Frenzy is amazing. I'll tell you about it later, like why. Oh, and this is going to proc our block, almost definitely. Yeah. Oh, +2 and Frenzy, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god, this is amazing. Right, we're going to make this invincible. I casually say. As if it's nothing. So if he somehow manages to survive, we'll have this buffed up. Wait, reincarnation? Where did he get that from? Hang on, what conjuring? Oh, is it? Did he play photosynthesizer earlier? I think he used it on the Black-Eyed Pea. I don't remember. Oh man, oh man, this is kind of cruel, but like I can't pass up such an opportunity, can I? See what we get. Even with plant food, that thing can't quite kill us yet. Ah, I concede. Well, that's a little peek at what this deck is like. I can't wait to see if I can just start absolutely, like, climbing my way up the ranks with decks like these, because this just seems like a really, really effective kind of deck. But yeah, I'm surprised I don't see more of these decks just, you know, generally in the higher tiers. I have not seen crowd buffing Imp decks for a while. Like, Imp to Galactic Warlord kind of decks were a big thing in set 2, and I feel like in a fast meta like we have right now, they should be even bigger than set 3. Now we've got Stompadon, but for some reason they just kind of died out. I don't get it. Well, whatever. All the better for me, because that makes it easier for me. Anyway, that's the end of this video. See you later.